Hey, Scott,
Yep,
we can talk about the things on sale.
we will.
So, Don Lowry.
We're probably live. They can probably hear us down, Tyler.
We're live.
I can't wait to smoke some turkey this weekend. Oh boy.
Like a big stogie
No, smoke a turkey in a pellet smoker.
in a pellet smoker.
No smoking the cigarettes or cigars. No.
So,
Live in a pellet smoker.
if you're smoking a turkey, would it be a pullet smoker? See what I did there?
It's always comical with you, Kent.
We saw what you did. We're still trying to understand.
Oh, mercy.
We're sharing with Neil deGrasse Tyson Group, Atlanta Astronomy Club.
That's who we need to get on this show.
Program, Backyard Astro Imaging Club. Who else? How about the Facebook Astronomy Club? Those are good guys.
So when's Neil deGrasse Tyson coming on the show?
Those guys just like science, you know? And Neil deGrasse Tyson and all that he does.
Yeah.
Online Astronomy Society. There are a ton of groups.
Yeah. There are.
Astronomy and Astrophotography, Backyard Astronomy, Astronomy for All, Dogs and Cats of Space and Astronomy. They need astronomy too. East Tennessee Amateur Astronomy, the RIT Astronomy Club, McGill Students Astronomy Club and Community, there they are. Astronomy Education, Amateur Astronomy Group for School Students. Okay. Here we go. And who's on with us this? Of course, Richard Grace, James the Astrophotographer, Mike Wiesner, Dale Beasley, Richard Lighthill. He says he just became an ES Alliance member. Thank you, Richard. Mike Wiesner. Tyler bundle on sale.
Ignition sequence start. All engines are running.
We have taken tremendous steps.
We choose to go to the moon before this decade is out.
We have achieved the earth-shaking, the breathtaking, the groundbreaking,
One small step for man.
and left a mark in the heavens. Our successes build one upon another and amplify what is possible.
The dawn of Orion.
It's time we take the next great leap. We're building the next chapter of American exploration, returning to the moon to stay, so we can go beyond to Mars, to expand what's possible and further our understanding. The architecture for these missions is already taking shape. We will go with new systems, bold designs, and a sustainable mission. You can hear it, taste it, touch it. We are going. We are training, testing, pressing our pioneering spirit into every component, defining our resolve with every line of code, and securing our success with every welcomed partnership. This is not hypothetical. This is not about flags and footprints. This is about sustainable science and feeding forward the advance of the human spirit. because we are the pioneers, the star sailors, the thinkers, the visionaries, the doers. And because we stand on the shoulders of giants to go farther than humanity has ever been, we will add our names to the rolls of the greatest adventurers in history. Every day, every mission, we advance this calling. We are NASA. And after 60 years, we're just getting started.
Well, hello everybody. This is Scott Roberts with Explore Scientific, and this is the OpenGOTO Community Live. I'm here with Tyler Bowman and Kent Marts, and gosh, it's almost time for the Thanksgiving holiday over here, and so a lot of people are trying to figure out what it is that they're going to do during that time. I hope that you're able to somehow connect with your family, but done safely, you know. You know, if you watch this program, you know, you can use all kinds of tools to get more family together than you ever did through Zoom. So, you know, it's easy to do, it's free, and why not, you know? So, we have, before we get started here, I wanted to kind of go through some of the people that are watching the show with us. I kind of mentioned it before as we were running the intro here, but we've got Richard Grace with us and James the Astrophotographer. Mike Wiesner says hi from Clear, Arizona. Dale Beasley, Richard Lighthill just became an Explore Alliance member. Thank you, Richard. Mike Wiesner, is that Tyler bundle on sale? Tyler, what is this bundle? The Tyler bundle.
It must be something new because I've never heard of said bundle that Explore Scientific sells. As soon as you find out, I'll be able to let them know.
We better figure it out.
I don't know if they're talking about the 120 or the 102 bazooka, the 1,000mm video that I did. I don't know if that's live. It may be. I haven't checked.
Might be. The bazooka.
I've been fairly busy today. Fairly busy.
Fairly busy. Okay. All right. Maybe might give Tyler a call and we'll figure it out. Richard Lighthill says, hi, Tyler. Great FirstLight video series. He has done a very good job with that. I'm real happy with that. Michael Whitaker, evening, everybody. Richard Lighthill likes our hot mics comments. We ought to start spreading some conspiracy theories or something, you know.
I am the president.
Change our, you know, our dialogue when we go live.
Al Haig, I am the president.
Fun when you get Jerry involved because then he gets real serious about it.
Yeah.
Start calling you out.
Mm-hmm. Pekka says hello from Stockholm, Sweden. Let's see, I guess Richard's from Central Oregon. You guys got some nice skies over there in those mountains in Eastern Oregon. So I don't know if you've been out there. I'm sure you have. But I've had a good time observing the stars from there. Mike Wiesner, the one that includes Tyler traveling to your location. That bundle.
That's
sure.
That's priceless.
Let's see. Richard Lighthill will work with us on the conspiracies. We do need help in that area. Okay, anyhow. So what's been happening with our astrophotography contest, Tyler?
Gotten a lot more lunar images. When I say that, it's 3 more, but it's better than nothing. I'm not going to be mad.
Well, 3 versus nothing is a lot more. It is.
It is very
Let's check them out. Let's see what you got.
Mr. Michael Whittaker. I'm going to butcher his name.
Whitaker.
Yeah, I can't talk. It's my break time. But hang on, I got to actually share the screen. That helps. I hear.
What did you break?
Does help.
There's no telling what I broke, Kent.
Wait a minute. We schedule your time to break stuff?
Yeah,
I thought that was all the time with Tyler.
but I got to fix it. That's the
A
bonus.
lot of broken stuff around here.
I can fix it though. So,
All
but
right, that's cool.
I don't have the information to figure out.
Moon with clouds. It's beautiful. Yeah.
It's Stephen Del Para with the trip,
Yeah.
and then there is another Stephen or Steph.
Very nice.
That's Shalandra on that.
Oh,
one.
wow. Gosh, Shailendra's gotten really a lot. I mean, just the time he's started on our shows to now,
That monochrome's helped.
he's nailing it. So,
What, 6 months?
yeah.
Something like 6 months? Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, give or take. Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Whitaker with the lunar and the mysterious clouds.
Yeah. Dale Beasley says he's going to send in his M101.
Good. He better. He needs to be sending some. And here's another one from Mr.
Jim Norwood, I have a planetary I'll send in if the lens flare I added in Photoshop is allowable.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, he says it's allowable. So,
You guys need to turn your cameras to terrestrial, like birds and some wide field stuff. We need some wide field and some birds. And
oh, yeah, that is a category.
absolutely.
Gosh, Ken, we're talking to astronomers and astrophotographers.
Yeah, but they're.
I don't know that their cameras actually will go down that low, you know?
Well, the DSLR guys will. Guys and gals.
Right?
So,
Oh, let's see that last shot,
dang, man.
that crescent shot.
That one's also from Shailendra.
Let's see that.
He's got an AR 102 with
Yeah, look at that.
a.
AR 102.
That is with a ASI 1600 monochrome with I'm not sure what filters though.
That telescope costs under $500. The
It's
AR.
a doublet.
It's a double
Yeah, it's a doublet. It's not an Apo. Look at this.
cost
That's incredible.
as this telescope,
Yeah,
but look at what he's getting.
yeah.
So I hope he keeps it up. In about
That's the advantage of narrowband imaging. You don't need an Apo to. I mean, it is more work. You know, it is more work. You
Look-
got to
look at the-
refocus every time for the these different
Filters.
band passes, but beautiful work.
yes.
Jim Norwood says he's got plans for some terrestrial shots if he can get the critters to cooperate, to stand still. Mike says, I was imaging the moon last night using my ES 2-inch 9mm 100-degree eyepiece and an iPhone. And my ES 2-inch 9mm 120-degree eyepiece review was published today in Astronomy Technology Today.
Sweet.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Mike. Was that Thor's helmet?
That was Thor's helmet with a 208 Newtonian.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at all that nebulosity out there.
Mm.
Who's that?
That is Christopher Sullivan.
Chris Sullivan.
You know, visually, Thor's
This is
helmet's
going to
pretty
be
cool.
a tough contest to judge, I think. I mean, it's a lot of really excellent work.
Aren't you glad you're not in it? Because I'm going to pixel peep the heck out of these things. Throw them all on CCD inspector and go from there.
CCD, that's how you roll, CCD inspector?
Flaps out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding. No, we'll have Kent and Jerry will help, and I mean, if Scott wants to, I know he's always busy. He's got no time for us little people. If he wants to judge,
Hey, I love them all. I give them all first place. So there you go.
oh,
That'll get expensive real fast.
Everybody wins.
I like Thor's helmet visually under a dark
Oh,
sky.
what's that?
It's pretty cool.
What is this?
that is WR134.
I knew it was going to be a WR one, but I didn't have those last three digits.
Even heard of WR? Never have. I'm terrible.
Beautiful. Mysterious.
And Steve Seidentop,
Steve. We got to get Steve on the show.
H Alpha.
Yeah, he's a good astrophotographer too. Yeah.
And you have Berg Astrophotography on the horse head.
Yeah.
And then you have Miss Jennifer Shelley.
Yeah. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. Not sure who Acker's 189 is, but that's pretty good too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's pretty.
Is that Larry?
Who did the M31?
Larry.
Larry Burge.
Larry Burge. Is this another Larry Burge galaxy shot?
Yes.
I love galaxies.
And on Andreas Volz.
Okay. Orion, Running Man.
And Mr. Jeff Weiss.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't realize there's a little bit of hydrogen alpha within Running Man. Did not realize that it was there.
Oh, if you keep going with exposure, I mean, Orion and the Running Man actually become unrecognizable, you know. There's so much more nebulosity out there.
There's another Jennifer Shelley.
That's beautiful. Great. Good job, Jennifer.
No.
Couldn't preview that file.
A minute. Had to think a minute, but there's Tim Myers, Orion's Nebula with M42.
Tim Myers. Good.
And another Miss Jennifer Shelley, which I believe she counted this one as wide field because it's an actually
Pretty
shot
big field. Yeah.
photo lens.
Mm-hmm.
And another one.
Mm-hmm.
There it goes. And there's Larry's again with M42, M45.
Wow.
Moon,
This is this.
that is Viramus Corkill.
Andrew.
Andrew, yeah.
Moon in color chrome.
I don't know where Andrew gets the nickname Viramus, but
And then here's
I
one
think he's
for
used it for a while.
Stefan Del Pro that's been reprocessed, and it's a gorgeous moonshot.
Yep.
But that's all of them. That is it.
That's all of the submissions.
8 in total so far.
Okay.
I have in total. So
That's all of them from the time that we started the contest.
no. Yep.
Ends
No.
December 24th, so we've got a month yet to go.
Months.
Okay.
And we'll go on Facebook groups and try and spread the word
All right.
next week and hit it hard again.
All right. Anything interesting going on in the forums, Tyler?
Nothing really going on in the forums. Just been helping some customers out with their PMC8 that are having connectivity issues.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes it can be user error, but that's what we're here to help them figure it out and get them up and running.
Tyler, did you figure out what was going on with that one you and Adam were working on?
Gonna have to send that one in, unfortunately.
And what's the details on that one?
The detail, he can't connect to it, period. Even with an FTDI chip, he can get it to connect to the Wi-Fi mode, but no connection method can be established any way, shape, or form. I've tried to
Connected, wired. That's very unusual.
don't do it. I don't.
Huh.
So don't know why.
Huh. Well,
He keeps getting a please wait, and when he told me please wait, I thought it was a Wi-Fi issue, but
yeah.
I can't get him to connect to anything, which I find very odd.
That is very odd.
So I'm just.
Well, we'll have to see.
Yep.
We'll have to see what it is. Let's follow up on that one in particular, and then we'll broadcast and basically say what happened. So,
Yeah, we
okay.
that for sure.
Yep. Good. All right.
We should have it in by what? Friday next week, something like that, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Well, you notice that Jerry's not here today. He had some family things that he needed to take care of, which is understandable, being that we're coming up on a big family holiday season right now. So it would be cool to get some more astrophotographs during this holiday. So if you got some time off of work, maybe you can focus on that a little bit. It will, and whether they're in the contest or not, just getting the images in is really cool. So how about the regular submissions into the groups.io, Tyler? Do we have new photographs that have hit that?
I haven't seen any, but every time I do get an email about them, I push them ever so slightly into the astrophotography contest.
Okay.
A little gentle nudge. towards.
Okay. All right.
Think-
Don't push too
things-
hard.
Things have been pretty slow in the forum, I think, because we haven't had any new mounts hitting the market really. There's some coming from Europe, but for the most part, we haven't had Exos 100s or PMC8s in a while, so there's not a lot of new users
Questions,
turning
yeah.
to that forum looking for answers and assistance. And so
Sure.
I think that's probably driving sort of a slowdown in people
Forum
asking about
activity.
problems. People have worked through their issues and gotten up and running and pretty stable. And I think that's having a lot of play in that.
Yeah. All right. That makes sense. All right. And so, Kent, you've been doing the FirstLight Chronicles, and part of that is that you have also been updating, our community with what's available in product. We have Black Friday coming up here, and so what is it that's out there, and how are the dealers? I mean, are they all prepped for this, and everybody's ready for?
I don't know. You can't say you're ready because you never know what people are going to buy. But we've shipped out in the past 2 weeks to dealers
Yeah.
15 pallets, 20 pallets worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Really, I think one of the bigger dealers got 6 pallets shipped out today.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The shortfall is in the DARs, as we've talked about, the ED80s, both levels. We're sold
Yeah.
out and not going to be restocked anytime soon at this point. I'm going to say February. February at the earliest, absolute earliest. Reality probably April before we get any restock on.
Yeah, because of Chinese New Year.
Right. Chinese New Year is going to shut everything down in like February.
Right.
Chinese New Year is the 21st. They start shutting down the week before, then take a week off, and then another week off, and then start wrapping back up. So it's a 3 or 4 week break, right, Scott? I mean, what it really amounts to in many instances.
Yeah, from the time that they start slowing down and wrapping things up to shut down for the Chinese New Year till they come back and ramp back up. So
Yeah. So that puts a crimp in the style. So
yeah,
we do
that
have some.
happens every year though.
Yep. It's we all know it's coming.
Yeah.
So we do have some Black Friday sales going on, not in some science related or telescope related stuff. I'm
Yeah.
sharing my screen now. Do we got that? Okay. So this NASA Geographic Deluxe set, small starter telescope, and we've had conversations before. People say they're trash telescopes and they're toys, and yes, these are toys, but toys inspire people to do things. I mean, how many of us had model cars and toy race cars that led us, Hot Wheels that led us into some of the hobbies that we have and that we do. So, they can't be discounted. Certainly they're not high-end telescopes by any stretch, but the National Geographic Adventure Set, say $40. Well, that's $79.99. Knock $40 off that,
Yeah.
and that's a pretty darn good price for a starter microscope, some binoculars, and a little
yeah.
telescope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now these, someone asked, is our Black Friday page up for viewing? I think it is.
Yes, it is.
Uh-huh.
You want to check that real quick while I'm going down the road?
Yeah,
So, National Geographic 114 millimeter reflector, $129. Here's a good one: the Galileo scope, $49.95 off the $69 price. So the 5-in-1 outdoor professional weather sensor array. I always want to say weather station. It's $40 off, which puts the price down to $129.99 or $129.95. We've made these all 5 prices, so save some money. This is cool if you've got kids who love bugs. The land and water habitat. Excuse me. Excuse me. $11.95. This is a really cool thing. You can open it up, put a frog or caterpillars or roly-polies, whatever in it, study them, then let them go. Now, this pair of binoculars I've talked about before, 6x21 binoculars for $12.95. Okay, what kind of binoculars can you get for $12.95? This binocular, heavy, made out of metal, feels like, between a toy binocular and these, the difference. Has a diopter on the right eye, glass lenses for $12.95. You cannot get a better pair of
Not just
binoculars.
glass lenses, optical glass lenses.
Yeah. You cannot get a better pair of binoculars for the money than this right here.
Hey, Kent.
Yeah,
We
yes.
lost your screen. It looks like we just have an Orion Nebula with a QuickBooks.
Is that better?
That's better.
I moved it over so I can have the camera there. I'll move the camera. Okay.
There you go.
Camo Hut, $14.95. Great for 3, 4, 5-year-olds, 2-year-olds to play in. Wonderful thing. All right, now right here's the deal. The 10x42 HS ED binoculars save $250, meaning didn't go to it. Got the wrong page. They're like $169 is what it's going to be. This is a banging good deal right here. Let's just click on it. It's this pair right here, $399. Okay, you're saving $250 off that price. You can't beat that with a big stick. It's worth the money right there.
Yeah.
I'm buying a pair of these. Okay, I'm buying a pair of those. The Discovery
When you
Metal.
have employees buying the Black Friday deal, it's an incredibly
Yeah,
low
I'm
price.
buying the National Geographic 6x21s, and I'm buying a pair of those for myself too as well. All right, now I love this little microscope. I'd love to have taken it out, backpacking out in the woods to look at rocks or fossils or butterfly wings, whatever. This thing right here. When this thing came in, Tyler and Heath were like 6-year-old boys in the candy store. I mean,
What about Libby? Libby bought one.
Libby wants one.
She
Tyler
got
and Heath-
one.
Did she?
Her mom told me that.
That's right.
Yeah, Libby. She thought that her daughter would have 4 or 5 days to be occupied. Okay, she burned through this in 2 days, working till midnight on each night to build this model engine. So
and this is the real McCoy. It's got every part it's literally got the same screws and bolts and lifters and springs and gears and timing belt. This is the real McCoy. It just runs off battery power, not or gasoline. Now, proving I'm getting too old. It has a button on it that when you turn it on, it makes engine sounds.
yeah,
And the parent in me wishes we could turn it down a little bit, but the kid in me thinks, man, that's just awesome. The louder the
That's
better.
awesome.
The louder the better. All right. So this thing, and it's let's see, $79.99 right now, but Black Friday is $30 off. So, it's a heck of a deal. It's about, it's a good, 20 inches long, something like. Hey, Tyler, are you over there? Go bring the engine up and show them the engine. Grab the engine, the V8. Yeah. So here's a great pair of binoculars. $70. $70 for these Primal binoculars. Originally, $249. What are we thinking? Don't know.
that's a real liquidation of that product.
Yeah. I mean, so
I
go
don't know how
hold it
long
up.
we'll have
Oh, here you go. Here you go.
inventory.
Here you go. All right, here it is. Here's the engine for. Oh, I'm gonna have to hold it in front of me. But here we go. So we're at idle speed right here.
Can you see like the pistons moving and stuff?
Yeah, you can see the pistons moving down in there. Yep, you can see the pistons moving. You can see the lifters going. You can see the camshaft. It's pretty darn cool. Bird feeder camera. If you love nature, put some seeds in this thing. It takes pictures of your birds flying up and landing on it. It's pretty snazzy. And this is a great deal. If you like
Your-
trail cameras,
Your audio's a little muted. I don't know why.
don't know what, okay, I don't know. All right, let's just put the camera back over here. Is that better?
Yeah, a little bit
Don't
better.
know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've messed the camera up. All right, we'll go with that. So these game cameras right here, 5 megapixel game cameras. an 8-pack is normally $175. It's like 119 or something like that. I think it's going to be. So you can save a serious amount of money. These don't have date and time stamp. These are just straight cameras. They're very simple. You
Yeah.
put in the micro SD card. You turn it on. It takes pictures. You pull the SD card out, put in a new one, take it back, put in your camera, download. And of course, we have free continental shipping on orders over $50. So now,
Super deal.
if you're in the region, Scott's a slave driver, demanded we have the store open Friday and Saturday. And so actually he did. And he was surprised that Tyler and I told him we were having the store open. He went, no, you don't have the store open Friday. This a few minutes ago. And Tyler and I go, no, we're having the store open Friday and Saturday. We're going to sell stuff. And so if you want to come to Northwest Arkansas behind the Cracker Barrel in Springdale.
Can I help it if my employees slave drive themselves?
Yeah, I mean, we want to sell stuff. The store is full of great STEM toys and stuff. And this is these prices, we want to sell some of this stuff. So we're going to be here in the store, having fun, probably doing a little work and maybe answering some customer service cases and things like that. And heck, we might even answer the phone, but I wouldn't count on that. But store will be open 8 to 5 Friday and noon to 5 on Saturday. And Scott, talk about the store a little bit and how unique it is in our field.
It used to be, I keep talking about how long I've been in this business. In the 1980s, when I first moved over to Mead Instruments, I got to see kind of like the breadth of, the numbers of all the telescope shops, or just in the United States. At that time, there were over 1,200 telescope shops. A lot of them were also, in camera shops. They were in nature stores. They were in, they were just genuine shops. There were really weird ones. Like there was a candy and telescope shop that was out there. There was a vacuum cleaner store and vacuum and telescope shop out there. That was in Sedona. It was called Sedona Vacuum and Telescope.
No, are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. You walked into that store, and on the left-hand side were all Hoover vacuums, okay? And on the right-hand side of the store was all telescopes. Yeah, it was very, very unique. Today, in the United States, where you were to go walk in and see a showroom, filled with telescopes, there are not a lot of them. There are, people have transformed into doing mostly online sales, which is fine. That is the way of the world right now. But occasionally, some of us like to come in and kick the tires and see what the stuff looks like. We at Explore Scientific, we're countering that problem of fewer and fewer shops where you could see the product by going to a lot of star parties. And so, of course, we go to Northeast Astronomy Forum, Winter Star Party, star parties across the country. But I could only do about 10 or 11 of those. I mean, that's a lot to travel across the United States, set up all your gear, tear down all your gear, come back. And I was driving to them, so we would go from here to California, it's 1,500 miles. From here to Florida, roughly the same. From here to New York, again, 1,000+ miles. So, you would be on the road for about 3 days or so, so it was really, it's still effective to a degree, but with the advent of Zoom and us being able to show you the product live, it's something that we can do on a much more regular basis. So while I don't try to make I try to make these programs more informative about astronomy and the community and all the rest of it. We like to show what we do have and and try to give you an idea of special deals that are going along with them, especially the deals that we have for Explore Alliance members. And so, what are the Explore Alliance member sales still in play right now, Kent?
Say that again, sir.
The Explore Alliance deals that are still in play.
The Explore Alliance deals are still in play. Somebody more important than you, Scott, talked to me, my wife.
Your wife.
So I was.
That's the real boss. That's
yeah,
right.
I know where my bread gets buttered. Although I do get some bread buttered here for sure.
Yeah.
The 2-in-1 finder base, which is a hybrid base that will accept both the Explore Scientific / Meade T finder foot and the Centum, Orion, Celestron,
Dixon, everybody
else's foot. And so you can switch back and forth. It's a robust piece of metal with metal screws. It'll fit on any telescope except small diameter telescopes because we just couldn't make the curve fit everything. So it's very adaptable. Solid. I think it's $29 or $24.50 or something like that for Alliance members. We've got the weather station is still on sale, as are the 5-in-1 weather station, as are the white and black atomic clocks. So it's real simple to get in on those deals. Email me at explorealliance@explorescientific.com. Scott's putting it in the comments. And if you're not an Explore Alliance member and wanting on those deals, real simple. Tell me you want to be an Explore Alliance member and get in on the deals. It has to be a paid Explore Alliance member to get those discounts. So it's either $30 or $100 to join. We send you back a gift card that you can use on future purchases, and you get the deals. So the other item that we've had out there is the pop-up tent. Somebody happened to email and ask me for the Explore Alliance deal. I might be in a Thanksgiving, Christmas spirit and go ahead and give them that deal. Even though technically it's expired, I'd probably just forget about the date and go on and take care of that as well. So that 2-minute observing tent is just an awesome thing. Tyler just looked over the wall and asked me something. I'm not sure what it was. So those are the deals out there right now. I'm looking up the prices so I can say them. I have so many prices in my head after entering a few hundred orders today.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. The
Like
US
a blur.
power. Yeah. I mean, it's, you start, it becomes all numbers. I forgot about the US power bank, USB power bank, for $90. That's $10 lower than we ever had it on sale. Previously, it's been on sale for $99.99. We're doing it for a straight $90 for Explore Alliance members. Continental US, free shipping because it's over that. Retail on that is $129.99. Let's see. The red light flashlight, $10. That's half off.
Pretty good deal.
That's a pretty good deal. So,
Yeah.
if you just order that, it's going to be $10 in shipping. Probably it's going to be $10 in shipping. So, buy something else, get it about $50, take care of the sale. So, anyway, all those things are out there.
Yeah.
Technically,
Maybe look at that 120-degree 9mm eyepiece.
Sure, save $10 and afford that 120 degree. So
That's right.
yeah. So anyway, that's what's out there. Technically, the sale ended, but I'm in a generous mood, so we'll go ahead and offer those to EA members for a while yet. And you don't have to buy them through us. If you have a dealer you buy everything through, if you tell me when you email in, if you tell me you always use your favorite dealer, I will credit them for the sale, and they'll get their margin for not doing anything other than earning your loyalty through previous service. So if you're loyal to Kent's Astronomy Shop, tell me it's Kent's Astronomy Shop, and I'll take care of Kent's Astronomy Shop, and they'll get money for you being their loyal customer.
Yeah,
'Cause
sure.
we don't want to cut them out of the deal.
Right. Right. Well, before we wrap up, I want to talk about the Global Star Party last night. We had a great lineup of people. Of course, David Levy and David Eicher there. We had Libby and the Stars and Deepti Gautam from Nepal. We had Mike Overaker, new Explorer Alliance ambassador, come on and showed us and shared with us some cool meteorites that we had not really done anything like that before. And this guy was very knowledgeable about meteorites. So, so it was especially interesting to me, and I think to many people who were watching this. A lot of people watched the program to the very end, and Chuck Allen, who's with the Astronomical League, talked about extremes in the universe. And his narration and the photographs and the examples and stuff they have was just fantastic, So I got many comments about that in email and in chat, So I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching that Global Star Party. Hopefully, we're giving you the kind of overall feeling and information that you're really looking for in these events. Norman Fulham gave a talk about his life in from the time he started his business to where he is right now, and then he played some Billy Joel, I think, as Piano Man, last night on 12-string guitar, which is awesome, So overall, it's just a great star party, and that's great. I was planning on a December 1st star party, but we have two big events happening next week, and so I'm going to forego doing the Tuesday night Global Star Party, and we're going to do the December 4th Mount Wilson event. So that'll be Friday, and we've got Carnegie astronomer giving a lecture, live tours in the 60-inch and 100-inch telescope. And if skies are cooperative, we're going to have live imaging through the 60-inch Mount Wilson telescope. That telescope was the scope that Harlow Shapley used to determine that our sun was not in the middle of the Milky Way. That we occupied. We were out about 2/3 out on a spiral arm, and so that was really cool. I've been there several times. We do something called the 60-inch Star Party, where we actually take people to Mount Wilson, and we actually, we have a night of observing. So that's very cool. Just prior to COVID, I had planned a tour of the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, a night of observing on the 60-inch, and a day of observing with the 150, or the SNO telescope, which is a historic solar telescope that they have at Mount Wilson. When we're able to resume these trips, we will go again and do that. But this virtual tour will give you an idea of the just how cool and historic Mount Wilson really is. This is one of the birthplaces of astrophysics, and it's where the expansion of the universe was discovered back in the early 20s. So anyhow, and then on Saturday we've got the Astronomical League's first live event, which I think starts at about 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. I'll get the exact schedule down, and I'll be announcing that. But Terry Mann is going to be co-hosting it with me, and so we will have. She's got a great lineup of speakers, including Molly Wakeling, who was on the Global Star Party last night and has appeared on our shows a couple of times. if you're interested in the Astronomical League as a member, or if you're already a member, or you just like astronomy, you're going to want to watch that show as well. So, anyhow, I think that's
Hey,
it. Do you have
Scott,
anything more to add, Ken?
how long does a star party last, Scott, generally?
Our star parties have been running 4 to 5 hours.
So about midnight Central Time, 1 o'clock.
Just a little bit before midnight. We'll be on usually about 6:30. I mean we have talking heads where you can see us at 7. Okay, but we run until it just kind of winds down. So
Like every real star party.
like every real star party, that's right.
You sort of go
Yeah.
until either the Park Service kicks you out or people just I can't do it anymore and go to bed.
Right.
So
You know.
the only thing I've got, Scott, is, and I keep preaching this when I talk to people, if you're wanting to buy a telescope, you better buy a telescope. Because our inventory, we went from having some 10-inch truss tube Dobsonians, the Dob 1045, the Explore Scientific version, to
Yeah.
none in 2 days.
Wow.
And that's going to start happening on other
Oh yeah, it
telescopes
just
as well.
accelerates before Christmas. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, and if you're going to wait to the last minute, you're going to have shipping problems, but more importantly, availability problems. Now, we do have, if you're looking for a 10-inch telescope, Dobsonian telescope, we do have an option out there for you. The Costco 10-inch truss tube Dobsonian telescope. We'll need to share some pictures of next week of that, Scott. These are returns. Costco will take anything back for any reason. And
Right.
what I think happens is that people see it and they go, "Oh yeah,
Oh, they see how big it is. They go, "Whoa,
yeah."
that's
And
what
they
a
go,
10-inch telescope looks like."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah,
there's
I don't have space for this, so they don't think that they can
Yeah.
deal with it. But these big Newtonians are always bigger than what people think they are. I remember getting my first large Newtonian. I had this is 1984, I think. I got a 13.1-inch Odyssey Newtonian, and I couldn't believe how big it was. I thought I was going to be able to put it in the back seat of my car, and so I had to mount it on the top of the car with surf racks and carry it down that way. It looked like a jet-assisted takeoff device. I mean, it was crazy. But gosh, I had a lot of fun with that telescope. Let me read some of the comments and questions before we go here. Aaron Thompson asks, is National Geographic an ES product or is it a resale contract thing? Aaron, we are the licensee for the National Geographic brand. And so we have clients that specifically want National Geographic products. National Geographic partnered with us because we're an optics maker. So
we make them, and
Yeah.
they're labeled National Geographic.
that's right.
So we're the manufacturer of those items.
Yeah. Jeff Wise, that was an amazing presentation from Chuck last night. I agree. Eduardo Simone, should I say Crazy Kent's having a one-day crazy sale?
5-day crazy sale.
5-day crazy sale, that's right. Let's see.
I'll have to wear my colander on the show one day.
All
My
right.
mad scientist colander. I'll do that.
Richard Lighthill wants to know, will the 152 Mac be part of the Friday sale?
No, we are sold out of the 152 Max.
There you go.
I'm telling you.
Selling.
I,
Yeah, it's
It's-
happening fast. I've never seen anything quite like it before. Eduardo Simone replying to Explore Scientific. He was big. Replying to Crazy Eddie. You're being compared to Crazy Eddie, Kent.
yeah. He's
Yeah.
a car salesman in California. Was that?
No, he had electronics stores in New York.
Okay.
Yeah, there was another guy that was kind of like that in California as well. That guy was an actor. I think Crazy Eddie was actually into the business. He ended up going to prison for some reason, I think.
Oh, thank you a lot.
Mike Overaker says he thinks he'll be joining Explorer Alliance Platinum, becoming a Platinum member. That's awesome. Richard Lighthill, good show last night and music. Book Davies says last night's show was awesome. Thank you. Bergman said great party last night. Jeff Weiss says best show ever. Mike Overaker, those meteorites are really cool. Thank you. Replying to Mike Overaker, worth it to pay $100. They give you $100 back and an e-gift card. That's true. We do. Am I doing? Yes, Dale, we are planning a December 21st special star party. That is the date of the great conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn. Gosh, I wouldn't miss that one for the world. And we do have a worldwide group of astronomers that are interested in participating in that. If any of you are interested in participating for that great conjunction, you can get a camera on the back of your scope, share that live view with us on Zoom. Get in contact with me. I'll hook you up, and I can have 50 astronomers on at the same time. So
Just send an email to the Explorer Alliance email,
yeah,
and I'll route it through. That way they come into my email and I monitor that.
yeah, and we'll give you the login credentials for that Zoom star party.
So Scott, it happens in the daytime here, correct? Early evening.
Well, it's setting very soon. So we have anywhere, I guess, from depending on what your horizon looks like, 30 minutes to maybe an hour. However, Jupiter is bright enough to be seen in broad daylight, okay, with the telescope. And you may be towards the later evening be able to get Saturn in there as well. And so you can extend your observing time by doing that. And, so you'll have to practice a little bit to see what your imaging might be like against a blue sky. Maybe there's a filter you could use, something like that.
Maybe a red filter.
Maybe a red filter.
A deep red, using an Ansel Adams trick.
Yeah.
To get that dark sky.
Dark sky. That's right. Yep. Let's see. Oh, Mike Overaker already joined. Thank you, Mike. Jeff Wise, the ED-127 was way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Darn internet pictures. Yeah, the little internet picture of the 127 versus how big it really is.
Now imagine
bigger
that
than your
effect.
Screen. Yes.
Now imagine that effect with a 10-inch Dobsonian.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Shock.
So I don't think we said the price on those. $499, by the way.
$499 for a 10-inch telescope. And you guys know that a 10-inch aperture is enough aperture for you to really get a good drink of the broad range of celestial objects. So it's a nice telescope. It comes with a couple of eyepieces, red dot finder. You're going to love it.
Comes with an electronic eyepiece.
Electronic eyepiece,
Yep.
all right.
It has a 1-speed focuser. It doesn't have a 2-speed focuser, and the focuser on it cannot be adapted to a 2-speed focuser. So, at some point when we get focusers back in stock, we can put a 2-speed focuser on it.
Yeah.
But it's just like our truss tube Dobsonian.
Yeah.
Other than instead of having an open cage, it's got a white metal cage around it, a white metal sleeve.
Yeah, which is a little bit better, than the soft rubber shroud that was to block out stray light. So, Richard Lighthill is asking, although he said ignore my last comment, he wanted to know if he could order a 152 Mac and get it later. Short answer is yes. So
we don't know when later will be,
right?
But you can go ahead and order it now, and we can get it on the back order list. And when it comes in, we ship them.
All right. Bergman says I got a 152 carbon fiber, 3-element. He's talking about the Apo on order as well. So let's see.
We thought those were going to be coming back in stock in December, but they're not. It's going to be probably April at this point.
Is it really?
Yeah. There's a slight possibility in February, but I The way things are going, it's going to be April at least.
You think?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll give updates on that as we get closer. Let's see. AstroB, Richard Gray says, I've never seen through more than an 8-inch. You can definitely tell the difference between 8-inch views and a 10-inch. There's a significant jump in brightness. Let's see. Norm Hughes, I got up early today and was putting up more Christmas lights and forgot this time. Okay. Let's see. Well, Norm Hughes says, I hope to get my setup running this weekend and get prepped for the conjunction. Yeah, you guys want to practice. You want to get good shots, get your, of course, your focus down and all the rest of it. And you want to try shooting, all the way down to the horizon as you can. So we don't have a lot of sky time for this. So it's going to be short. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really interesting. They're only going to be like 6 arc minutes apart, which means you can still with the naked eye see it look like a double star, but to be able to look in like a high power eyepiece and see Jupiter and Saturn in the eyepiece field at the same time is really way cool. So yeah, so anyhow.
So what date is that, Scott? The 21st? So that's a Monday.
Yeah.
It's a Monday, I think. Is that right?
Yeah, it's also winter solstice.
It's a big day.
Yep, the big celestial day. Nice celebration to have a conjunction with that. Astro Beard says, I just bought a new tablet last night during the show to use with my PMC-8 so I can run 2 rigs for the conjunction. Yep, get ready.
Practice.
Eric wants, are there any video reviews or demos of the 2-room pop-up observatory tent? Not yet, except, you know what, I did put together a video when it was a 1-room observatory tent, so I can't really show that. But maybe I can show it on the show. But later we will make a video of it, and we do intend to have the observatory tent set out for reviews. So, Mike Wiesner, Jupiter and Saturn looking nice now in binoculars. You can see some moons of Jupiter, and the ring of Saturn is in the same field of view. That's totally cool. All right. Well, you guys have a great holiday, and do your best to connect with people, whether you're calling them, Zooming with them, Skyping, Facebook Messengering, whatever it is that you're doing. Be safe out there. We want you healthy. And we will be seeing you after next Monday. We'll see you. It will be next Monday. Take care and keep looking up.
Bye, everybody.
Yep. Thank you. There we go.
Hi guys, this is Tyler, customer service rep with Explorer Scientific. And today I'm here to announce that the Explorer Alliance is excited to be hosting the first astrophotography contest to recognize the excellent work of the images of our members' ranks. For this initial contest, we are looking for the best of the best in 7 imaging categories, from deep space objects to planetary, lunar, solar, wide field, time-lapse, and terrestrial. Prizes will be awarded in each category. First place winner will receive a $200 Explorer Scientific gift card, an upgrade in their Explorer Alliance membership,
and a 24 by 36 mounted print for their winning image. Second place winners will receive a $150 Explorer Scientific gift card, an upgrade to their Explorer Alliance membership, and an 18 by 24 mounted print for their winning image. And third place will receive a $100 Explorer Scientific gift card, an upgrade to their Explorer Alliance membership, and 11 by 17 print of their winning image. Best in Show will be selected from the first place winners in each of the 7 categories. The Best of Show will receive a 24 by 44 mountain print of their winning image in place of the 36 by 24 first place prize. Entries are being accepted through 6 a.m. Central Standard Time to December 24th of 2020. Now, before each entry, please be aware of the following rules and requirements. Each entrant must be an Explorer Alliance member. If you are not an Explorer Alliance member, it is a free program, and we will provide you a link in the below in the description so you can sign up. At least one piece of Explorer Scientific equipment, telescope or mount, must be used in the capture of the submitted image. Entrants must identify equipment and imaging data in the appropriate sections on the form below. Each entry must be the original work of the entrant. By entering, you are stating that the image is your property and the work that you originally have. Although the contestant entry period is through December 24th, 2020, images outside the taken contestant time periods are eligible for entry. Entrants must read and agree to abide by the rules and photo release at the time of submission. These are included on the form below. Entrants may enter more than one photo into the contest. Again, this is Tyler, a customer service rep, along with Explorer Alliance. We really hope to see your astrophotography images, and we can't wait to see what you can produce. Again, this is Tyler. Clear skies and keep looking up.
What time is it in the Canary Islands?